venga.
I
Y lo
don't
tengo en
wear
el carro, but you don't wear a hat. You don't like to wear a hat? That's why. Yeah.
What do I?
Get ready.
I'm very kind of slow paced, you know.
Something.
Coming. This is a beautiful day, and give yourself a nice pat on the back for coming. Yeah, good job. Some people are still sleeping, but you're out here, so well done. Yeah. So I just want to welcome you all. This is beautiful.
So Mona's Public Affairs, and I'm a naturalist with East Bay Parks. We outreach to families, students, all the residents of the East Bay Parks to share with them the background, and so we call ourselves Educating Naturalists.
Wonderful. And then today we have a special guest, and this is Linda Lee. She's an acupuncturist, traditional Chinese medicine doctor. So she'll be also sharing how to keep healthy when we transition from late summer to autumn to fall. So these are many ways we can keep healthy so we don't get cold and cough and flu and all that, right? And we can keep ourselves nourished and well-plenished.
Everybody, I'm so glad to be here. I'm very honored to share this space. I think it's very appropriate to have a classical medicine like traditional Chinese medicine in a park like this, because the roots of Chinese medicine are in nature. You know, Chinese medicine includes acupuncture, massage, breathing techniques, herbs, and lifestyle choices. You know, so living in accordance to the seasons, we do some things on Sunday or on the summer very differently than we would do in the winter. This is how Chinese medicine works, because the idea is that, you know, if you live in accordance to the seasons, the body will be healthy, and this perfect body that we were given will work harmoniously and healthily. So I'm so glad to share this medicine with you guys this morning.
Yeah, actually, Mexican medicine, Latino culture medicine, Tibetan medicine, Western medicine, it's all about really connecting yourself back to nature and getting the harmony, right? And learning from nature, observing and listening, and be in tune. So we want to welcome you. This is our multicultural wellness walk. We do this 4 times a year, and we take you out for a nice walk with education, with a special a subject expert, and then we give you a wonderful lunch, and you also eat some sandwiches. And also today we have turkey ham sandwiches and also tamale from the Mexican culture. So we introduce different food. So about health in nature, and also showed yoga poses. So we did yoga also. In another walk we did music, because music is also very healing for you, right? And music in nature is even double healing. So we've done that too. We sang butterfly song in 5-6 different languages. We sang it in Spanish, in Farsi, in Tagalog, in Chinese. So this is really a walk where we bring folks from different cultures, so we can appreciate all the different cultures here. We all come from many different traditions, but we all share the same love of land, same love of trees, same love of nature. So this is what unites us. And another thing that unites us is laughter. Into laughter, right? Yes. And laughter is the best medicine, right? So along the way we'll do some. Chao An is Mandarin in Cantonese. Zhou San, right? Zhou San. Any other languages? Korean? Chona Chim. Okay, let's say it together in Spanish. Chona Chim. In Spanish?
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Okay, in Chinese?
早上，早上 Cantonese.
In Mandarin? 早安.
早安.
Okay, in Korean? Chona Chim. Okay, any other languages here?
India.
Oh, in Indian.
Suprabhat.
Suprabhat. And that's Hindi?
That's Hindi.
Hindi. Okay, Suprabhat.
Suprabhat.
Thank you very much. So, yes. In Taiwanese? Lao Tza. Is it? Okay, everybody. Lao Tza. Very good. Thank you for contributing. We want to appreciate the cultures here. We're so lucky to be in the Bay Area, right? We are surrounded by people from so many traditions, so many cultures. We can learn from each other. Yes.
And I love her T-shirt. Look at her T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, of course. I have all my
Yes.
T-shirts are the park's T-shirts. So I wear them not only on the walks, but every Saturday and Sunday you see me wearing my T-shirts. But he will take us to the forest. And every time we will be traveling, we used to live in northern Mexico, and we went to visit the family in Mexico City. So we traveled for 18 hours by car. And he will tell us about Mother Nature, the trees, and all of that. So Mother Nature, the trees, and taking care of very seriously. Today, they are removing my lawn because I stopped watering my lawn, and we are putting bark. So to that, I'm very compromised to the ground.
Thank you. Mr. Kim, where are you? From the Korean media. This is, and he is the leader that also represents our parks and advocate for healthy living in the parks in the Korean community.
Thank you for coming today. And then we used to be quite a few Koreans hiking all together every first week and third week. And then we are Korean American Alpine Club. But today somehow they want hard hiking. Longer hour and then what's higher, or is the garden park is kind of something.
Very nice with that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
Nice
the
to meet you.
Korean Alpine Club are very strong and vigorous, and they go hiking for 3-4 hours. You know, so we're very happy they're using our parks. So yeah, pass around, okay? But every year, come on, go online and look for it. If you sign up early in the year, you have a better chance of getting the cheap.
There will be some up and some down. We'll also have some trail junctions, which means we're on a trail and then we turn. So our trail patrol is going to help with making sure everybody is making the turns when they need to. Seeing him before I start to talk. If you see any one of us talk and you think, oh, I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they wouldn't talk before I get there. Don't worry. Whatever we're saying, we're going to repeat for the whole group if it's about an overarching topic. So we're going to start with the journey to Joy. Really wonderful spot that's relaxing. We're going to be focusing on the seasons. This is fall and lots of changes are happening. So are we all set to go then?
And we're going to do lung and large intestine, which is the autumn.
This one's a good one to do, right?
Oh, it's a great one.
Before we get going, while you still can see me, I wanted to say a couple dry at the present time. But regardless, there is a plant called poison oak, which for some people gives them an irritating rash. It's actually, you have to come in contact with the sap, the fluid inside the leaf or the stem. But for people who do get comfortable, it creates blisters for some people. And it doesn't show up for, it may take a day or 2 days to show up. And the best prevention is...
Don't itch it. Don't touch.
Don't touch! So, I'm going to walk this around while you're standing here. Oh, I'll put it this way. Leaves of 3 in the shape of a T. Leave it be.
And what's the best cure?
Wash with cold water and soap from the waste and put them in the wash and wash with cold water. Now the poison oak plant could be a low plant on the ground. It might be a vine. It might actually be climbing in trees. So we'll take a lot.
Very narrow bridges.
Not all at once. I mean, not right away is what I meant. And only 3 people can go across the bridge at one time. So Barbara and James will help with that. It's not so far off to enjoy laughter yoga.
I'm trying to be turn around and go back. Or we'll go through the scenic trail.
That's so wonderful, Karen.
Esta vereda no la conozco. Ya había venido, pero del otro lado, a otras colinas muy bonitas, del establo donde estábamos hacia el fondo. Precioso. Venimos a limpiar veredas.
Welcome.
Okay, reading time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is okay. Now 1, 2, 3, go. Reading time. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Obviamente todos tenemos un par de limpas dentro de él, pero no creas un reto. Y ayer que llega Diego, porque vino una gran mujer. Sí, pero sí contenta de que estén aquí. Mira qué bonito, fácil. Bueno, cualquiera de las dos. Las dos entramos.
Reading time. Reading time. We have time. Only 3. Hey.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, really, such a treat to be in the shade and enjoying the trees here. Nutrients from the roots to the leaves. The sunlight is growing shorter, so the kitchens, which are the leaves, don't need to be as busy. So the sap better. Can anybody think, and especially you kids might be able to think of this, can anybody think of one animal that's even found in our backyards that gets very busy this time of year storing food for the winter? It's an animal about this big. It has a little bushy tail.
Squirrel.
Squirrels. So some animals, like squirrels, get super busy at the same time trees get super still. So it's just an interesting feature of fall. This rock is kind of, well, it's not kind of, it's remarkable. I looked at it the first time I came by and said, doesn't it look like there's all sorts of smaller rocks inside one bigger rock? Do you see that yourself? And then of course the next question was, how is it possible? What happened to create all these valley that we're standing in? This valley probably was stones eventually, got laid down on the bottom of the valley. And then mud was carried, maybe during floods, covered in an area with earthquakes. So there's a lot of action going on with things beneath the surface of the earth. Cement them together naturally, and then that force pushes them up to the surface. So we're actually seeing something that was beneath the earth at one time. So pretty amazing to see. Does anybody have questions at this point?
Was this lava anytime?
It's so interesting because it's not itself lava. Somehow it was just close enough to the heat of the lava that the heat changed it.
Any idea what time it happened?
No, 5:55 on June. No, he said, do you have any idea what time it happened? But long time ago.
1,000 years?
Yeah,
100 years?
yeah.
5-6 million years.
Yeah, long time. And so just a reminder that we're sharing the trail with other people. If we do come, if a horse comes through again, remember not.
Has a name called pranayam, means the exchange of energy. So prana means energy, and when you're inhaling, you're intaking the energy, and you're exhaling, you're giving out the energy. We don't realize how much true that is, but how much oxygen that we take in. Most of us don't breathe in a perfect way, right? We have short breaths and we don't quite get it. So this is more an exercise that keeps you more aware of it.
That's great.
Of yourself, and it will teach you. Now, to quickly go through it. So normally you sit in a proper position and you do it, but I'll show you that later. We'll just start with this. So it's a deep breathing exercise, but it has a little science to it. So when we breathe, everybody just try to take a deep breath. Stop. Hold it. Now release slowly. Now, this is a normal breath, right? Now the prana breath, you try to take a breath from here. So as if you are trying to make a noise. So right? So if I want to give pressure here, and so that the air comes from here. So yeah, it does not need to take so much noise. I'm just trying to. So the thing is, you force the air from here, not from here. So you take the air there slowly. It has to be slow, and it has to be as deep as it gets. So it's a full there. And the moment it's full, you hold it for as long as you can, naturally, not unnaturally, as long as you can, and then you release it with as slow. And the moment you do that, you realize how much energy it requires. If you are sick, you cannot do it. If you have a full stomach, you cannot do it. Let's try that. So a deep breath slowly from here. I can do it once, and then you can do it. Now there's no noise coming, right? Then there will be no noise coming. But when I exhale it, right? So you're taking it from here and you're exhaling it from here. So it's like as if you're just opening a space here. So it comes with practice, but it's very easy and it's very effective. Let's try. So pressure from here. So meaning, so not here, but you just try to focus here and see the breath coming from here, right? So that'll happen. 1, 2, 3. Now, while exhaling, the effort needs to be done that exhaling is a not natural process and it's not fast. What we do is, no, that breath has to be controlled breath, right? We don't need to leave it. So what we do, the natural process of exhaling should be, and the moment you do that, you'll find a stillness around you and within you. We can do that again and see how it
Let's do one time and then we can go. Okay, let's try one time.
No, we'll do it next time when we reach there. But I'm just saying that this will keep you more towards you. But you need to concentrate only on the breath. Only on the breath. One last time. We can do it again.
Wonderful. Thank you. Well done.
Require water for what we call breeding or having their babies. So there's a little amphibian called a newt has fallen and signals the creature to
कैसी ये आहट आ रही है
Faster. Okay, now fly. Woo! Open up your chest, okay? So now, when you laugh, you will find that and get the blood flowing. So laughter is really the best medicine, the cheapest medicine. So we're going to flap like we're going to fly, like we're a bird. We're going to fly, okay? And then we're going to laugh and fly up, okay? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Was that funny? It's very good. So when you laugh, you can feel. So laugh at home. When you feel, when your car doesn't start, what can you do? Laugh, okay? And the computer, the thing goes like this, like this, like this. What do you do? Laugh, okay? Because you can cry and get mad, and that just makes you more sad, makes your lungs go scream sharp, right? And you're not getting oxygen. So laugh instead. You find that your computer will reboot. We'll find out no problem. Even if there's a problem, you laugh your way through the problem, right? So you're opening your lungs and all that. So everybody have a good laugh. Okay, I'm going to segue to Linda.
Thank you. So
last break we talked a little bit about the spleen and the stomach and how digestion, it feeds the muscles for nutrition. And this next, you know, because we're really at the cusp of late summer, and now this weekend autumn starts. So autumn time is a time where it's about the lungs and the large intestine. Each of the organs in the Chinese medicine has a emotion involved, associated. So the lungs are about grieving and loss. These emotions, and as Nancy was saying, you know, the trees are kind of, they don't hold on to the leaves thinking, I must keep the leaf. I need it. I need it. What if I get cold in the winter, you know? The leaves gracefully let go, the trees gracefully let go of the leaves, and then there's a whole new thing that comes up like this. And it's very similar to life. If you go inward, and I want you to think about anything that you might be able to let go, any sadness or melancholy, or anything that needs to be just kind of released, okay? So last time we did this kind of open. And what you're going to do is look in front of you, look up maybe at the trees. We don't need to look at each other, really look at the trees. And look at the trees with the squinted eyes, and do your nice breathing that we were talking about. 3 in, hold, and 3 out, hold. And when you squint your eyes like that, something really lovely happens to the brain. It goes inward. So it's not about, you know, oh, what are we eating for lunch? Mona said lunch is soon. I don't, you know, this is like, what, my laundry still is not done, you know, I'm not sure. You know, really, when you squint your eyes, it encourages the whole brain, the left side of the brain, to relax. And we're going to go inward. And it will be very peaceful for you to just, again, listen to the sounds, smell what it smells like. This beautiful bay leaf tree somewhere smells so nice that we're stepping on. And we'll just do a minute of breathing with eyes squinted, looking at the beautiful shadows of the trees. And then we're going to talk about the lung and large intestine channel. Do a little stretch, okay? So breathe in, 3. Hold and release, 3. Hold. Breathe in all the possibilities of things that you can let go of. Breathe out any kind of sadness, melancholy. Breathe in health and wellness. Let go. All the tasks will wait for you when you're done here. Remember how big your lungs are. Breathe out. Okay, just a minute of silence with eyes squinted. Container for yourself like that. Then I want to talk to you about your lungs and large intestine, okay? So I talked to you a little bit about Chinese medicine has it, not so much in Safeway, you know, but maybe eventually. But the idea is that in autumn time, it's still quite hot, and we want to nourish the lungs and the stomach because those are the organs that tend to have heat in them. And so there's some things that you can be doing, you know, like keep it on your kitchen counter and make like a little soup for yourself. So if you're going to be, say, for example, making chicken soup, this is the time of the year to be putting some apricot kernel and mung bean inside the soup. You don't have to put a ton of it. You're not like eating lots of mung bean, but just the nature of these herbs are enough to give you what you need to be in harmony. Yeah, so this one, for example, it clears the heat. It goes to the lung and stomach. It promotes urination, lowers blood pressure, reduces cholesterol, treats burns, food poisoning, you know? Just, it's so functional, this sweet little bean, you know? And these are all at your disposal. And cheap, you know? And then this is apricot seed. It's good for coughing and wheezing. Who has had some dry coughing recently, right? So this with a little bit of honey, with a little pear, and boil it, it makes a beautiful tea, and then you can eat it. It's really nice flavor. This is gonna stop cough and help with wheezing, so it's good for cough and also like for asthmatic conditions. And it moistens the intestines, because all the dryness can. The meridians are like a big tube, and they connect to each other. So again, just like the stomach went to the spleen, this lung goes to the large intestine. So lungs, large intestine. So lungs, and then large intestine. Okay. So I was thinking that what we can do is we can review stomach and spleen real quick, and then we'll go and do lung and large intestine. That sounds good, yeah?
Yes.
All right, so where does the stomach channel start again? Does anyone remember? Awesome. Good. This time, instead of tracing it, I think we will tap it.
Like you?
Stomach 8, down goes inwards, and goes stomach 9, all the way down on either side of your belly button, and then down your leg, and then you're going to go to the 4th toe, jump over to the big toe inside. We're going to tap it up the chest like this, and then tapping stomach 21. Okay, yes. And then we're right here, so we can go ahead and tap lungs. This one we're just going to tap, let's just tap the right hand side so we're not like going to bump into each other. So we're going to go ahead and tap this one, lungs. Yeah, then it jumps over to the large intestine. Woo-hoo. And what you're doing is you're just encouraging the chi flow for these organs, helping them along. Doesn't cost anything. Like Mona said, laughter doesn't cost anything. Tapping doesn't cost anything. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Stomach. Stomach. Tapping. Up. Stomach 8. Goes inward, and then stomach 9. Down the chest. Stomach 25. Tapping. The body does not need very much. It's really quite perfect the way that we were given it. It's a really good thing to remember this about our bodies. Something so nice to be grateful for. Okay, lungs. Here we go. Lungs.
Could you do the other side?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Thank you, Karen. Perfect. So no one's falling off the trail. Yeah. You know, large intestine. Yeah. And large intestine. Yeah.
Yeah. So hold somebody's hand. Okay, maybe Linda, you and I. So like you shake hands, okay? So just relax, look at each other's eyes, and then put your hand back. And can lean backward and open up your whole chest, your whole lungs. And then have a good laugh. So this is a handshake laughter, okay? So we want to together.
I can see how I'm widow.
It has to go like this. Go back, I'll catch you. Stretch.
Okay, laugh to the trees, yeah. Let the trees hear your Very good. So, thank you very much.
going to be about 10 minutes of good pace walking.
Yes,
Get ready for lunch.
All right, tap, tap, tap. Let's go.
Thank you.
Now you know I charge for this, right? I charge $100 a snap.
All right.
I charge $100. Yeah, get this
Oh.
one. Hold on. Hey, straighten up. Look, there you go.
Oh. I had some.
Well, thank you very much.
Hi guys.
Sí, ese señora llegó al último. Acá le dije que se esperara. That lady came at the very gracious.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, tamale. Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah. Beautiful tamale.
Okay, way, okay?
Yeah, line up this
Not here, there.
What do you want to eat depends on your state of mind.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't mind, huh?
So some people are
Cheese, sweet
getting more passionate. They don't want fruits. They want spicy food. Meat.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Nisarg Trivedi. I am from India.
Okay, you are from India. And how did you heard this event?
Well, I have a good friend named Sam, and I live with him, and he invited me to this place, and he said that it's going to be a nice experience, so I was willing to try.
And do you like this event?
I love the fact that I spent quite a decent amount of time in nature with a company of lovely people, and it was a very nice way to spend your Saturday morning, and so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
And what's the best part you like this event?
I think I like the energy of this group to start with. I think the people are really in a good state of mind, and they are good to talk with. The whole energy of the group and the people conducting this event is something worth praising. I also like the fact that the weather is nice, and the park is certainly nice. So it's a nice park to visit. It's a lovely scenic view. The good part about the thing is there is no network, so there is no distractions, which I think, although can be undermined, but it's a very important factor.
So will you introduce your friends, like your family, to enjoy this event?
Absolutely. I would certainly like my friends who have time and who are willing to spend time in nature to definitely join this event. Yes.
Okay, thank you for your interview. 然后，来，请问一下，你们是希望之声的听众吗？
是，
然后你们叫什么名字？
我是阿宝，我也是阿宝，
我们是双胞胎。
那你们是从哪里听到这个活动的？
在网络上查的。
我们有时候会听一些广播，也会有一些资讯，然后我们每天都会上网。
OK， 那你们这次活动呢？你觉得这次活动感觉怎么样？
我喜欢这个活动，我也是，
为什么呢？
因为它很好玩，
然后呢？
因为
它可以认识很多
朋友，看植物。
那这个活动当中，你最喜欢的是什么？哪一个项目呢？
你最喜欢什么？
那个笑那个。
不是，你喜欢？他喜欢那个，来这个。
我喜欢像这个的东，是的，这个的东东。
OK， 那你们最喜欢听的希望之声的节目是什么？
我们都喜欢，
非常官方的说法。谢谢。
拜拜。
What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Linda Lee, and I graduated from the Academy of Chinese Health and Sciences in Oakland, California. Yeah.
So, where did you hear about this event?
Well, I heard about it through Mona, who is the person who's doing outreach for this event. So she's a friend of mine.
Okay, and so what's the most part you like this event?
Well, I was the person who today was participating in providing health information to the community, and I really enjoyed sharing about different ways that people can be empowered in their own body to take care of themselves and get prepared for different seasons.
Yeah, I saw the laughing and stuff. I really like it. So, what's the purpose for the laughing?
Laughter yoga is, they have found that with laughter, you can, the dopamine and the endorphins of the brain rise. So then what ends up happening is that the people become happier. It doesn't matter if it's a real funny event or you're making yourself do it. The body doesn't know the difference. So when you make yourself laugh like that, you're actually, kind of rising up natural dopamine and endorphin levels. So it's healthy. Yeah.
I think it is not about body, it's about mind and, people to people just cross the line and just like friends, right?
It's very lovely. I think that's true too. Sharing laughter is universal. I think that's true. But there's a doctor who got an award about his, the science behind laughter. So it's physiological and biological as well. But I think it's awesome to just, for no reason, and you don't have to be a good joke teller, but we can all share in a circle of laughter. I think there's something really lovely about that too. Because we're humans and we have basic needs. And part of that need is happiness and joy. And laughter can do that for us. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And do you have any recommend for our audience? What do we do every day for the...
I think that one of the most important things to do every day is listening to the body. When you go to a Chinese medical practitioner, we are going to ask you questions about your sleep, about your digestion, about your appetite, about your energy level, about your stress level. So, it would be really lovely for your audience to know that there are certain aspects about living that are pillars of health. And if they can check in with themselves, they can get into a conversation with their body and then go about their life in a way that it's aware and present. to whatever their body is. So for example, if you have back pain, but you have to go to work and commute 1.5 hours from Fremont to San Francisco or whatever, it's good to recognize that there's back pain and then put on your schedule that there's something that needs to be done. Even if it's a mild pain, this is your body having a conversation with you. And I think that it's very important to be empowered in that way. If you have something going on, take care of it, and listen to it. Just take a moment to listen to it.
Okay, it's not listen your heart, it's listen your body, right?
In this particular case, yes. But it's interesting that you mentioned that, because in the Western medicine, things like depression and anxiety only exist in the world of endocrinology, like hormones or the brain. And it's not the whole body. But in Chinese medicine, it's very much the whole entire body. So is the spleen working to digest the food so it has enough energy so for the qi to move upward so it feeds the brain, Are they sleeping properly? Is the yin and yang balance good? So, definitely listen to the heart and definitely listen to the body, but understand that what's going on in the brain and the heart is very much affected by what's happening biologically. So Chinese medicine is a holistic medicine. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Thank you for your time.
Excellent. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Okay, what's your name? Where you come from?
Hi, thank you. My name is Johara and I come from Fremont.
Okay. So how did you hear this event?
Through Selena Rodriguez, we have a long relationship. We support each other in each event that she does and that I do. So I heard through Selena and of course Mona as well. Yeah.
Okay, so do you like this event?
Oh, definitely. It's a wonderful event, very helpful for our health, to keep healthy, to encourage us and other people, the ones that surround us, to keep doing these things that are just going to help us live better.
And what's the most part you like about this event?
Actually, first the gathering of many people. That's very, very nice. We can interact with many other people and then spread the word to keep our neighbor to be healthier. And second, very important, to enjoy the wonderful nature that we've got. Yeah.
So, if we have such an event, will you attend the next time?
Oh, definitely yes. And I will let other people know as well.
Okay, thank you for your time. I'm sorry to interrupt your lunch. Oh. 请问你是我们希望之声听众？
是的，我每天都有听你们广播。
那你是透过广播来知道这个节目这个活动的吗？
这次不是，这次昨天晚上我在看你们 web， 我看见这个 information， 所以我也没有来得及报名干嘛，所以我今天正好有时间，所以我就来了。
那你喜欢这个活动吗？
非常喜欢，我应该鼓励，就是说华裔的听众，大家要是有机会的话，都要来参加，很好的活动。
那在这个活动当中，你最喜欢的是哪一个项目？就是他有些介绍啊，或者是他有教你瑜伽，哪一个是你最喜欢的？
跟雨乔讲话。
谢谢。
终于有机会认识这主持人了，从来没有看到过主持人。
只闻其声不见其人，是。对，那像活动这些瑜伽，你觉得他们这些整个群体你喜欢吗？
很好这是一个不错的经验，跟大家一起然后分享，挺不错的。
那你最喜欢希望之声的什么节目呢？
很多希望之声什么那个修汽车的然后很多了，我想不出，我每天都听，很好。
忠实听众。
每天都。谢谢。不用谢。
哈。
You do well? Yeah.
做采访。做采访。
Well done. I look in the camera, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is Healthy Parks, Healthy People Multicultural Wellness Walk. So in this walk, we welcome people from all our diverse cultures to come and celebrate the cultures and to share this wonderful heritage that we all come from different cultures, different lands. And today we have a special expert, an acupuncturist, a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, come and share how we are all really our body is in harmony, and we want it to continue to be in harmony with nature. So we learned about how we can strengthen our meridians and our whole well-being in this transition from late summer to autumn. So we have in the past, we have invited subject experts to come to share about, sorry, can I, let me see, it's okay. Restart. Yes, and we'll share, we have subject experts come and they share about yoga exercises, about why it's so important to be in nature for your health. It's not about doing your exercises in the gym or at home, but it's really about being outdoors and loving nature and letting nature soak into you and let the wonders of nature give you this incredible sense of awe. And also to find community, a connection in nature also. So nature offers you plenty of opportunities to be healthy in mind, spirit, body, and emotion. And you can see today our incredible celebration of Mexican cultures, Chinese culture, Korean culture, and learning from each other. This is the beauty of finding wellness in nature and then finding wellness among the multicultural people in the Bay Area.
So one more question. So what's the next event coming?
We have one event coming up for HPHP, Healthy Parks, Healthy People Wellness Walk for Veterans, and that's in October 24th. And we are inviting the veterans with multicultural backgrounds and also with disabilities to come. This year, 2015, is the 25th anniversary of the American with Disabilities Act. 25 years ago, Congress mandated that businesses and establishments need to support people with other abilities. So this year is the 25th year anniversary, and we are doing this special walk for the veterans. Back in June, we had a special walk for children with special needs. So we had children come who have Down syndrome, autism, and we welcome them and their siblings and their families all to come out and celebrate nature and to have connections. So we look forward to you coming, joining us in our multicultural walks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for
वर्ण ठहरे के पास के समझ
Yes, we have whatever you want. It's really good and healthy for you.
चाहे कुछ भी हो.
Like I said, use your hands. Have you tried this one with the dip? Yes.